Hello and welcome to Fatu Network News Review today, 10th of June 2019. My name is Omar Wali. We had an interview with drivers today and the increase of road accidents in the country. And we will also be talking to our editor Lamin Jai. He recently visited Koina village in the Upper River region where there was a clash between the nobles and the so-called slaves. President Barrow today launched the new national security policy. We will have that one as well. But we will start with the papers. And the Point newspaper is reporting that appeal court dismisses Rongo's suit against Banjulunding Alkalo. The Gambia Court of Appeal, presided over by Justice Idrissa E.F. Mbai, Justice Omar M.M. Jai, and Justice Nasise Salawada, has dismissed a civil suit filed by Momodu Lamin Jaju, alias Rongo, and Lamin Jaju, his father, against the acting Alkalo of Banjulunding village, Longs Jaju. According to the Point newspaper, the lead judgment delivered recently by the Justice Idrissa E.F. Mbai, the Gambia Court of Appeal ordered Rongo and his father, Lamin Jaju, to pay the sum of $50,000 as a cost to the acting alcalde of Banjulunding village in the West Coast region. The Gambia Court of Appeal declared that the sum of $200,000 awarded by the High Court against Rongo and his father are damages for trespass was justifiably awarded to the High Court, taking into consideration the size of the suit land. And a fatal accident claims 6 lives at Pirang. The Point is also reporting that a fatal accident involving 26 passengers spent a vehicle and a truck has claimed lives of 6 people at Pirang village in Combo East District's West Coast region, and several others were hospitalized. The incident happened on the Brikama-Soma highway in the wee hours of Friday. Eyewitnesses of the incident told the Point that the vehicle with the registration number BJL 7516 that was speeding towards Brikama tries to overtake another vehicle, but the driver eventually lost control and collided with the truck, which was heading towards Soma. The sources who is familiar with the matter told the Point newspaper that the police have opened an investigation and the 2 drivers are helping the police with their investigation. Eyewitnesses told the Point that the Sprinter vehicle was mainly carrying women from Fonis and believed to be mango vendors in Brikama. The police spokesperson, ASP Lamin Jai, could not be reached for comments. That's what the Point newspaper is saying. And the police find 2 dead bodies. The police have found 2 bodies believed to be a couple lying dead in their house on the 30th of May 2019. According to the police, it was on Thursday around 1800 hours when the Office of the Inspector General of Police received information that the shop of Sheikh Babu, a Mauritanian situated at Kololi, had not been open for quite a while, and an unpleasant odor was exuding from the shop. The information prompted police officers to immediately visit the scene, where the lifeless bodies of a man and a woman identified as Sheikh Babu and Mariam Babu, believed to be his wife, were found. However, their 6-month-old daughter was found alive. The officers immediately evacuated the child to Serekunda General Hospital for medical attention as she had sustained injuries. The Office of the Inspector General of Police hereby informs the public that the investigations are ongoing and its outcome will be made public as soon as they conclude their investigation. President Barrow congratulates President Muhammadu Buhari. The State House in Banjul on the 9th of June 2019 says that His Excellency President Adama Barrow, on behalf of the First Family and the people of the Gambia, congratulated His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, on his re-election as the President. Muhammadu Buhari is the 7th President to rule the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His first election was in 2015 and re-elected in 2019 as a candidate of All People's Progressive Party. The Foreign newspaper is reporting that 2 years on, death of Haruna Jatta still unknown. Abba Jatta, a brother of the late Haruna Jatta of Kanilai, has said that their family are yet to receive any information from the authorities about his death. He was speaking on Friday, 7th of June 2019 in Kanilai village, where the family members, friends and villagers and elders as well as neighbors offered prayers and recite Quran to commemorate the second anniversary of his demise, which occurred on the 3rd of June 2017. I am not happy with the death of my brother, and I heard of other unfortunate deaths, and the authorities have investigated those incidents. However, the cold-blooded murder of my loved one is still unknown. The Foraya newspaper is also reporting that the road accidents in Pirang claimed 6 lives. Well, viewers, that's all we have for you from the papers. We now turn to the story, the Vox Pop we had with people outside today. The increasing number of road accidents in the Gambia has become a major concern for Gambian population, and many lives have been lost due to speeding and vehicles trying to overtake each other. The Fatu Network was out to sample the opinions of the people and the driver as to the reason why there has been an increase in the number of accidents.
Safety is a multi-sectoral subject and is an issue of national concern. Road safety includes the management and control of roads and the drivers. The increasing number of road accidents in the Gambia has become a major concern for the Gambian populace. Many lives have been lost due to overspeeding vehicles and vehicles trying to overtake each other. The Fatu Network was out to sample the opinions of the people and drivers as to the reasons why there has been an increase in the number of road accidents and what are the steps needed to control these fatal accidents.
Wow, road accidents look at the cause dal dama tek ne bari na dal because of come like sometimes dinga de gis xalé yu ndaw yo xamné less than 18 years ñu ngi dawal motorcycle traffic bi ba pare amuñ lancine. Ya understand ñooñu luñ gis moy race sometimes lañ day def ñom suñ la gisé rek dañ tek ne dañ la wara overtake ba pare amuñ lancine.
Road accident bi mom comme ñun ñu nekk ci tali bi ni mom diga dañ dé over sona fi ci yefi driver yi dañ wara daw slowly nuñ dé dawé daf dé rof torop.
Accident yi de xana fi mom fay xana ko yalla dimbal rek baye xel rek tali bi xatna bu xamanteni so topé sa xol ne man suma red rek musiba rek ngay duggal parce que driver yi bari ñu ngom may
cause bi nak dafa bëré because driver xam nañ trafic de nekku non xamuñ ko dañoo def lu neex rek
da nga gis ne dañ lay jéké sax def lo xamné ci kaw trafic fekk nga ngay ñew speed nga jéké nga jaxassé sa jiya moto bi lifin fekk moto mu sa ganna ak full speed mu na la ñew mbuka oté mun nga jaxassé yow nga dem nga jaxassé trafic bi sa gannaaw ñu mbukante fofu non loolu daf day cause accident
lu gëna bëri nak moy ñi nga xamanteni dañ mun avancer arrière ok ñu fekk seen yaay am nañ moto ñu ne yaa defal ma taxi ma dem liggéey su dugg tali bi doo xamee A beeg C bi doo ko xamee da nga gis moto fu mu war a génne doo xam naka la jikki-jikki nga gis ku ci génn si kaw tali bi bëgg a éeg nga nok ko wala nga gis ñetti oto fu ñu toglante nga da nga ko overtake dem tëjee beneen moto nga am problème.
yow bu dee moto da nga war a bàyyi xel bu baax a baax parce que tali bi dafa xat ñu amuñ tali yan Gambie fi amul yoon. am na xam ne overtake moo ko dee cause am na xam ne overtake boo xam ne foo warta overtake nga ne fa overtake wala nit mayu la nga forcé nga dugga xam nga loolu soo gisee moo waral accident parce que su la xaaree bañ may la nga tegu si yoon bi rek accident du am.
The accident bi happen to Pirang on Friday boobu ku dem xam na ne foofu kenn fa overtake man suma kër dafa happen rek man ma egg less than 10 minutes laa fa egg waaw because foofu nekkul overtake kay driver dafa doon overtake mu tasecteur bi xamee ne soo noo wéetuwee rek ci la side gars yi la passenger la jox troc bi understand fu ñu ñu change suñu jikko yi amul benn driver buy dawal te xamul trafic amul astafurlah soo amee tam bëriwut ñu bëri su fekkee xonte la 95 bi xam nañ trafic dañoo def lu leen ne
léegi police lam da nekk parce que ñoom ñoo lay joxe driver lañ si ni yow soo ñëwee nga war dem tessin doo dem tessin soo ñu jox la xaalis nga tafatal ko lañ si mu génn kooku ëllëg boo dajee boo dóoree moto yow yaa ko def moo cause problème bi.
police yi ñoo war a door di taxaw comme si Johnson yi nii tamit buñ taxaw plain li sare waaye ñu taxaw foo xamante ne dinañ mun a gis driver yi seen wrong driving bi ñu mun a waxaa ñoom waaye xam nga léegi tamit driver yi dañ dee am fault waaye léegi police yi tamit dañ dee mën a am fault.
police tamit dañu dee dimbale sometimes da ngaa dem report driver ñu jàpp ko instant ñu bàyyaat ko mu dem instant ñu yóbbu ko code fine ko xam nga su fekkee ne léeg-léeg yëpp heavy fine dina wàññee ko de waaw su fekkee da ngaa jàpp ñu négocier bàyyi la da nga wax ne bii kay next time noonu la rek waaye su fekkee dañ la jàpp at least ñu yóbbu la ñu fine la 10,000 ou 5,000 kenn du bëgg di joxe xaalis every time.
nga police yi ñoom dëgg la ñu ngi try seen level best because of waaye xam nga tali bi police yi mënuñ faa taxaw mais bi Johnson by Johnson leen dee taxawal léegi-léeg nga gis action boo xam ne xappul na foo xam ne police nekku fa te nekkul si Johnson yaa understand te fii dëkk bi amul si caméra dañoo ñëw kii wax ne man moo tooñ kii ne moo tooñ after the next minute police yi ñoo ñëw ñu nata ku nga xam ne yaa am right ñu jox la right.
so loolu moo tax police dañu war a bàyyi xel bu baax a baax balaa ñu génne lan si nii nag gars yi dem test njëkk mooy lu gën a rafet moo gën ñu jékki-jékki joxe lan si bi taw noonu test bi taw noonu notin moo war a ëllëg nga gis ku ci amee mu tam génn def sa kasu du noonu te loolu jaadu loolu bu fees na fi tap.
ndomboon mooy nga respect sa life man yàlla dimbale ma dawal na since 1990 maa ngi dawal moto waaye yàlla dimbale ma mosuma rey sax ganaar ba pare nit ñi amee lansin tamit da ngaa toog sa kër rek joxe sa xaalis ñu isi la lansin xam nga am lansin bu yomb tamit daf ko dee koos.
The people have mentioned that the common problem in the traffic is the issuance of driver's license to drivers without testing their driving skills, and that the police need to take extra measures to control the traffic. Jaka CCJT reporting for the Fatu Network News Review.
Gambia allo.
hello.
waaye ma call ak different line di nu fa demee noonu xanaa.
ma téléphone bi dafa daanu toj. ba pare nangu ta taal.
waaw ok léegi lu ma def mooy instead of ma yónni phone bi. di ko jox nit muy jël E1 month naa la booleeg smartphone house ñoom su ma defee payment bi tey mun nga koo jëli.
naa fa jaar man na nekk téléphone bu naay.
non naa la surprise ay tamit xam nga yow rek laa nopp.
yow mi nekk Amérique wala Europe war a yónnee mobile muy jël ay weer smartphone house ñëw pour rek noppal leen looy def rek mooy nga def payment ñu deliver phone bi tey.
salaamaaleykum.
maaleykum asalaam.
man de sama jëkkër moo ma boole ak yéen. Mohamed Ndiaye.
Mohamed Ndiaye.
waaw Sweden.
maa ma waxamoon tey si suba.
waaw daf ma call suma téléphone bi yaaxu mu ne ma demal smartphone house ma ne ko waaye loolu gaaw na ni mu ne ma demal rek.
moom utal na la fi benn. mooy iPhone 8 plus.
macha allah.
ak smartphone house emuñ ci jaay mobile rek waaye dañuy jaay computer ay yére ak daala yi nga xam ne rek original lañ ba tax nag ku bugg a xam fi nga xam ne mooy smartphone house da ngaa dem Kairaba Avenue opposite fi nga xam ne mooy Barcelona shop.
Well, welcome back. That was a story by Jaka Sise Jaitede. I am here with Lamin Jai, our editor. Welcome, Lamin.
Thank you very much, Omar, for having me.
You were recently in Koina in Upper River region. What can you tell us about this, your visit? Because we understand there was this problem of caste system between the freeborn and the slaves.
Yes, thank you, Omar. You're right. We were in Koina at the weekend. That was on Saturday. The mission or the purpose was to go there to investigate what is really going on in Koina. As you may already know, sometime in May, violence erupted in that town. A lot of reports were coming out, but people didn't really know, or a lot of people didn't really know what is going on there. So my mission there was to go to get a first-hand account or a first-hand understanding of what really is happening there.
Who did you speak to when you visited the village? Because we understand that this has been a very delicate issue. Compounds were burned, some people were wounded, and we have seen some footages that were not pleasant at all.
Yes, so when I got there, Koina is some 500 kilometers away from Banjul. That is when you start from Banjul. But despite being so far off, Koina is it's fast developing. I was impressed when I got there. Despite being so far off and everything, Koina, the people there have been able to defy the odds to bring a lot of development to that community. If you go there, they have a hospital, that's a health center, they have a school, they have clean drinking water system, they have electricity, they have all these developments. But then all of a sudden, they were able to achieve all of this through the fact that they have been able to live together peacefully for centuries. But that peaceful coexistence have been rattled because of this caste problem. So when I got there, what I did was to go to the people, the dwellers there, the people of Koina. We had a discussion. We spoke with all the stakeholders in this conflict. We were able to get their opinion and what they make of the whole issue and what really is happening there.
I know you are working on a special report that will come this week, but how serious is this problem in the village?
So I can assure you, I wouldn't want to go into the nitty-gritty or go into the nitty-gritty of the special report. But what I can tell you is the problem in Koina is quite disturbing. It is a serious national security issue that requires the attention of everyone, especially the government.
So what should we expect from this special report?
Well, what the people should expect from this special report is the truth. Because what we want to do here is we are not taking any sides. We went there simply to find out what really is the problem. We spoke to all sides, and then we will also try to reach out to other sides, other players or other stakeholders in this whole issue to make it a comprehensive report, a report once it is out, people can rely on and say, well, this is really what is happening in Koina.
Then we'll be waiting for that report. Thank you so much
Thank you very
for
much.
your time. Well, President Barrow today launched the new national security policy of the Gambia, saying the development could not have come at a better time. Barrow's administration is currently engaged in a reform exercise of the country's security institutions, and according to President Barrow, the new policy will help guide his government in a massive effort. Here is what the President said during the launch of the new policy at the Kairaba Beach Hotel today.
Is the outcome of a series of extensive consultations and validation exercises conducted nationwide. It was developed through the preparation of all stakeholders that involve government, the private sector, bilateral and multilateral partners, civil society organizations, and our local communities. The product of these consultations laid the foundation for the formulation of this important document, as it revealed various forms of security threats, risks and opportunities associated with the security sector and the country at large. Experience has shown that it is difficult to successfully reform any security sector in the absence of the necessary and appropriate framework to guide and direct its operation and management. Thus, the need for a policy and a strategic framework is most urgent and critical. My government has launched a number of initiatives aimed at improving coordination between and among different institutions and transforming our country into a sustainable and economically viable democracy. We can safely predict that the impact of these initiatives will be felt increasingly over the next few years, and will result in a security and a justice system that is more responsive to the Gambia's needs. This is what the attainment of the national security vision is about. That is establishing a safe and secure environment for the people of the Gambia. My government is mindful of the current reality regarding the safety and security in our society and its responsibility to secure our dear country. Fulfilling this responsibility implies establishing the basis to pursue the vision enshrined in our National Development Plan 2018-2021 and our national objectives. The basis of growth, development, and progress are peace, security, and stability. As a result, we cannot ignore this responsibility. Notwithstanding the government's responsibilities, the overall aim of the National Security Policy 2019 is for everyone to be responsive in countering security threats, while utilizing opportunities that prevail. The NSP sets out the directions government will take to safeguard our people and natural resources. The policy sufficiently provides a robust, coherent, and strategic approach to respond collectively to national security threats through swift decision-making processes, clear lines of accountability and responsibility, prompt execution of action, and commitment to building the nation's resilience to crime. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to note that this policy is not intended to duplicate nor to overlap with other existing sector plans, policies and strategies on national security. Rather, it is to strengthen effective coordination of their implementation. This national security policy has opted the expanded concept of security, which now includes both traditional and new forms of security threats. Such threats encompass border management and security, climate change, natural disasters, economic security, environmental security, and human security, with focus on gender-based violence and the fight against non-communicable diseases. Ladies and gentlemen, the national security policy we are about to launch will further strengthen coordination at the national level to achieve our security goals and strategic objectives, protect our national security interests, and facilitate proper management of our resources. As contained in our national security vision, the policy seeks to create a united and secured nation wherein the people's core value, welfare and well-being, way of life, territorial integrity, and sovereignty are protected and enhanced. The government of the Gambia will strengthen the pillars that hold the security of the nation and ensure that security becomes a top priority. Considering the important link between development and security, perhaps at this juncture, we should remind ourselves of the common saying: the policy should be as good as its implementation. Guided by this, I have directed that an implementation strategy be wisely crafted and without delay set in motion plans to implement it. When completed, the strategic document should help to guide, organize, and harmonize our nation's security policy efforts and provide a common framework on which the entire nation should focus attention. The national security strategy shall further assist in maintaining the stability of the nation through appropriate and sound use of our economic power, diplomacy, security, and governance structures. Ladies and gentlemen, in an increasingly complex and interconnected strategic environment, no country can do it alone. Therefore, we can only succeed by working smart and working together. As such, we will continue to work closely and effectively with our development partners in the sub-region, the region, and the international community. We will welcome the assistance of all partners in every way possible, especially through capacity building interventions, resources, and timely sharing of experiences and expertise. In this spirit, I acknowledge with sincere appreciation the support and the assistance of our development and reform partners, such as the UN, the EU, ECOWAS, AU, and our diplomatic and bilateral partners. I pay tribute to the UNDP for supporting and leading the drafting process of the National Security Policy. I also wish to communicate our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the preparation of this national policy document. Let me emphasize that strong and effective coordination is as central to our collective success as building and maintaining mutual trust, close collaboration, and strong partnerships. To conclude, I am proudly honored to present to you our first ever national security policy agenda to trigger the Gambia's security leap forward. Let it mark the beginning of a contract between government and the Gambian people to build trust and confidence, as well as new foundation for boundless opportunities and shared prosperity. I thank all Gambians and our partners for their continued support of my administration, especially for supporting the security sector reform process.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm going to replace my AfriCell 3G SIM card.
Why use a 3G SIM card when you have a 4G phone? Replace your 3G SIM card today for the real AfriCell 4G SIM and receive 1 GB of internet data for free.
That was President Adama Barrow there today at Kairaba Beach Hotel at the launch of the new national security policy. Viewers, that's all we have for you today. From me and my team, we thank you so much. Till tomorrow.